Hi, welcome to Kin's Quick Cook. Now, today we'll be making one of my favorites. I've been yearning this for a while. It's basically a dim sum dish at a Chinese restaurant that serves it. Now, it's called steamed black bean pork. The pork meat that we're using or should be using is usually the pork rib tips. Because they have the little cartilage, they're basically made from pork ribs at the ends, and they have like pork cartilage at the end. But unfortunately, the butcher that I go to did not have it. So instead, we found something as a substitute, and that would be basically this, which is the fresh pork neck bones. I mean, they are the same. We're basically getting the pork meat attached to the bones, okay? So I got 2 packages of that, and I found that these are actually a lot cheaper. They are $1.29 per pound. So I got 2 packages, okay? Now, the other ingredients are the black bean sauce is the Lee Kum Kee black bean garlic sauce. This one you can purchase at most Asian markets, or you can buy it online at Amazon. They are available. This one is 13 ounce. And what we're also going to be adding is cornstarch, about 1 tablespoon. And we're going to be using 1 cup of water in our pressure cooker. And we're going to pressure cook everything for approximately 40-45 minutes to make it really tender, okay? And to start with is that we're going to first prepare our pressure cooker and using one of these to raise it so that we can pressure cook it. And we're gonna put it in here. Make sure it fits your pressure cooker. And these are very price reasonable. This one was like $1.50 at a Chinatown market. And it fits. It's approximately 7.5 inch. If you get something bigger, it may not fit your pressure cooker. So this one is approximately 7.5 inch, and it fits perfectly in my pressure cooker. You might want to get something smaller if you have a, like a smaller size pressure cooker. So we're gonna add first 1 cup of water in, okay? Before we begin, we're going to be rinsing these fresh pork neck bones, okay, instead of the pork rib tips. So we're just going to open them, put them in like so. You can see all that, okay. And we're just gonna rinse them under cold water to get that some of the stuff out of it. We're basically giving it a quick rinse. Okay. Okay, now we're gonna be transferring them onto a bowl to mix the garlic black bean sauce. Okay. Okay, now we're ready to marinate our pork in the black bean garlic sauce. This is approximately 3.5 pounds of pork, so I'm going to be using 2.5. Well, you know what? Let's make it 3 full spoonful of the black bean garlic sauce, because we want it to be flavorful. Okay. Now I'm just going to mix this around a bit, like so, and make sure that it gets every single sauce from the spoon. Next, I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. That's to help the black bean sauce stick to the ribs and create a nice thick sauce. Okay, now we're gonna mix everything in. I'm using my hands, so I'm getting messy. After I thoroughly coat every single piece of pork with the black bean garlic sauce and the coating of the cornstarch, we're going to let it sit for at least half an hour to marinate. Okay, so see you in a little bit. Our pork has been marinating in the black bean garlic sauce for a while, 30 minutes, and I transfer everything into a smaller bowl so that it will fit into our pressure cooker. All right, so we're gonna put it in right now, and this dish is basically a oven-safe dish. Okay, now what we're gonna do is that we're going to put the lid on like so. Let me just fit it. There we go. And we're going to just set it to 40 minutes high. And then we're gonna press start. It's at 40 minutes. Okay, so we're gonna set it for high and start. And we're gonna make sure that the valve is shut. And while we're waiting that to steam up and pressure cook, we're gonna cut up our garnish. The pepper, either green or red, doesn't matter, it will add a nice taste to it. It's really optional. Okay, me, I like red pepper. It adds a really nice flavor to the pork. So I'm just gonna cut out the top, like so. Of course, you cannot eat the stem. That's a little bit tough. Okay, and I'm gonna pull that out like this, dump it in the composter, and I'm just gonna cut it in half and tear out some of these seeds and the insides because they have somewhat of a bitter flavor. We don't want that. Okay, into the composter. I'm a big environmentalist. I like to reduce our trash and return our vegetables and whatever can be compost back to the earth. Seeds gone. Now I'm gonna cut up these red peppers. We just clean as I go. Now I'm going to reverse it. After cutting it lengthwise, I'm gonna cut it in the other direction, cross section. And just make sure that they are little tiny bits so that we can sprinkle on top of the ribs. See, I can still open it. What I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna sprinkle some red bell pepper right on top. It hasn't boiled yet, so it's safe, really. But I would recommend you do this before you start your pressure cooker. There we go. And it's locked. And I have a lot of leftovers, which I will use for another dish. Okay, when the pressure cooker is done after 40 minutes, we'll look at the results. Okay, it's been approximately 40 minutes. My pressure cooker has gone off. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to unplug it. I'm going to bring it to the sink to release the pressure. The reason why I want to do that is because I want to avoid splatter going over my kitchen. So here we go. Let me turn on this light so you can better see. I got my little protection here. Oh yeah, there we go. That way it doesn't go all over the place. Okay, now that the steam is released, I can bring it back to the counter and we're gonna sneak a little peek and taste. Okay, ready or not? Here we go. Whoa, now that looks delicious. Oh, it smells good, really good. Let me take a plate, and these are the neck bones. Oh, look at that piece. Oh yeah. Oh, let's see. Oh yeah. It's pretty tender. I just cut it with my fork. Oh, oh, so aromatic. Oh, that is good. It's tender, it's flavorful. I can taste the red sweet bell peppers and the garlic. Oh, this will really be great with steamed rice. Anyway, it's another success. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. I'll see you next time.